Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. You guys are having a good weekend. We have a ton of football on. We also have a ton of sports on in general. We got a lot of other sports going on, but yeah, man, hopefully you guys are all doing well. And thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. It has been truly wild. So I'm trying to give back to you guys. I'm trying to do a bunch of giveaways on Twitter and in the streams, but you guys that just watch, I appreciate you guys a lot. I want you guys to know that. And hopefully you guys are healthy and you know, doing well and just, yeah, doing okay, man. I mean, that's obviously most important. So anyways, guys, today we're gonna have a pretty long video, and I'm also gonna film another video. Today's my day off the stream, but I do have a little bit of stuff that I want to get out to you guys, some content, because we do have a pretty crazy upcoming few weeks on foot. So yeah, let's enjoy a little bit of free time that we got now, because it's gonna get a little crazy. Guys, if you do enjoy the video today, drop a thumbs up, man. For some reason that seems to help out the videos, but hey, I just appreciate you guys watching at the end of the day. So first of all, a little bit of a chronological order for all of you guys watching today. We're going to talk about Showdown a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about the market. Then we're going to talk about icon swaps and a few other things that are happening this week. This week, guys, we're going to talk about a couple things in the video today. So it's going to be a little bit longer. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. So we're going to get right into it, guys. Showdown is here. Showdown is back in FIFA Ultimate Team, which is amazing, guys. I'm telling you, this is one of the best things that EA have brought to the game, because it kind of enables you to gamble along with a real life, you know, fixture and potentially get an upgrade. Usually the cards are pretty nice. So I know that today is Sule and PK. Haven't really seen their full stats yet, so I'll be able to kind of give you guys that raw reaction. I was just watching the Bayern Dortmund game, and I was also watching crazy West Ham Chelsea match this morning. Let me know if you guys, I guess, watch any of those matches. Yeah, they were pretty crazy. We love this game, right? We love this game. So anyways, guys, so if the team wins, whatever player's team wins, they get a +2 overall, and if they draw, both players will get a +1. So we've got our first showdown of the year, and we're gonna go ahead and check that out. We're gonna go through a lot of stuff today on foot, and yeah, hopefully you guys are ready for that. So really, guys, when it comes to the first showdown, we've got a pretty interesting situation, because we've got a very, very large match this week. Bayern versus Barcelona is a very, very large match in the Champions League. It really is, especially for Barcelona fans, because this match pretty much is going to determine if you guys are going to stay in the Champions League or if you guys are going to go down to the Europa League. My take here is I don't really know if Bayern's going to rest a ton of players. I think they're going to try to keep their form, so I don't know if they're going to take it easy on Barcelona. I also have this outside feeling that Bayern might want to thrash them because maybe Messi's old club, you know, you guys know, maybe, I don't know. So we'll see. I think on paper, Bayern is definitely a much better team than Barcelona. Although Bayern have looked a little bit, and I'm not really here to give you guys a full analysis, just kind of recommendation of what I've seen. Bayern haven't looked super strong, I would say, as of recent. They've been looking a little shaky at the back, but, you know, I don't really know how to analyze if, you know, Barca's going to do much here, especially because they're playing at the Allianz Arena, which is Bayern's home stadium. So from initial, you know, betting perspective, I was pretty accurate with my bets last year on these. I would say that your safest pick here, before we look at prices or anything with these players, is probably Bayern, because I think at minimum they'll get a draw. I think there'll be a draw or a win for Bayern. You know, at minimum, I do not see Bayern losing at home to Barcelona, but you know, maybe I'm going to be proven differently. So first of all, let's take a look at Sule. Now the thing is with this card is that he's usually not usable in FIFA because he has really bad pace. And when we take a look at his gold card, you know, he's got 48 acceleration. So this is a very nice upgrade from EA. It's a +18. I'm hoping that his acceleration also got fixed. He's 6'5", which is huge for, you know, maybe that auto defending or that, you know, just general defensive presence. I mean, 6'5" is massive in game. He's got the 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills, medium, 83 pace, 87 defending, 86 physical, and injury prone trait. So EA made his acceleration crazy. Yeah, this card is looking pretty mad. 85 reactions on this guy, which is great. Defensive awareness is 85, tackling is 90, strength is 94. Now he does have 40 jumping. You know, that may catch up to you if you're playing against somebody that's crossing the ball. But I'll just be honest, guys, from the more of the highest level of FIFA this year that I've been playing in, you know, the Division 2 upwards, the higher elos and foot champs, I don't really see a ton of people crossing the ball. If you guys feel like you're playing against somebody or lots of players that are crossing the ball, maybe don't complete this card, but jumping for me isn't a super relevant stat this year. And I don't know how it would impact a guy that's already 6'5", right? Sometimes when players are already so large, in game, you know, is the jumping really going to impact it when they're already standing way taller than everybody? That's obviously a big question mark. So, Flippin has this price at 148K right away. I think that's actually a very acceptable price. And the reason that I say that is we were to look at a quick comparison to him on the market. It would be Lucas Klosterman, and Klosterman has a very similar card. Although Klosterman has a more well-rounded card in terms of the dribbling, the shooting, and the passing. He's on the market. He's 140K. So that's the thing. But obviously, you're taking the gamble here, right? If you're doing Sule, you're thinking that he's going to be an 89 or a 90, right? And if we're going to be honest, you know, this card as a 90 would be insane. If he got 85 pace, 89 defending, and 88 physical, that's the minimum, right? Usually EA give a +3 somewhere. So that would be the minimum, and that would be a pretty crazy card. You know, even as is right now, pop a shadow on this guy, and you've got yourself an amazing center back. So for the price, I really like it. I think this is a nice card. I think the links are absolutely fantastic. I probably wouldn't be surprised to see Neuer and Ter Stegen up today. So from initial sight, I think it's probably 80-45, 80-46 with 2-pack packs. And 2-packs back that are good, by the way. This is a 30K pack, and this is a great pack too. So these are good packs back. I like it. I think it's definitely worth a do. I actually may go ahead and complete both of these. Although I'd have to really like PK because I don't think Barcelona is going to get an upgrade here. Just to come out and say it like that. So PK has, yeah, PK's card is good. Okay, so I don't love PK because I don't love high medium in FIFA. It's just a preference of mine, guys. I'm not a big fan of high medium. Now, what I will say is for the Barcelona kind of center back, it's a really nice card. He's actually got really good dribbling and really good passing. He's got good pace, very good defending, very good physical. This guy actually has some better defensive stats than Zule. He has less strength, way more jumping, 46 more jumping. I think 92 composure is something that's very interesting. Agility, balance are better than Zule. So he does have on paper probably a little bit better of a card than Zule. He's got less pace, and he's got way worse work rates. The difference between high, medium, medium is very large for me. But the links are there, and again, this would be... yeah, pretty similar, 80-46, same thing. So it's pretty much the same price for both of these guys. And I would say, you know, if you guys want to do either of these guys, I think that's totally okay. I really do. I mean, in terms of on this game, other La Liga center backs, I'm not too familiar with too many others. I mean, do I think Gold Militao? I think Gold Militao might be a little bit better in terms of, I mean, look, I think you have an argument for Koundé. I think Alaba, oh man, this is actually harder with PK because I actually would prefer a Diego Carlos probably just due to the work rates. Yeah, I think he's medium high. He is medium high. And I know you're going to say, Nick, you're crazy. But, man, I really would. And then I think Alaba is also really good. But the thing with Alaba that you're not going to get with PK, Alaba's going to be a little bit more responsive on the ball. But PK is going to be just generally a way better defender. You're not really going to get that. You're going to get that with Alaba. But PK is just going to be, I think, even more of another level than really Alaba is, you know, in this game. So... it's a weird one. I think if you want to do PK, you can. I will say this, guys. I think SBCs are really situational towards what you have in your club. I think it will always come down to, at the end of the day, what is going on in your club. I think neither of these SBCs are bad value. Just for the record, I don't think either of these cards are bad to do. I think if you want to do either of them, you could do either of them. That's really how I feel. So GG to EA, good showdown. That's my prediction. Now that we've done that, let's move on. We also got a 50K pack untradeable today. It's probably going to drive you crazy to do. Let's see, 80 rated, 95 chemistry, 5 rare players from the same country, max 3 players in the same league, max 5. So clubs min 6. So this is pretty hard to do. But I think it's going to only be 13 or 14K. Yeah, it's 14K. So this is definitely worth it, guys. You know, for just the pure. I mean, on Xbox, obviously it's a lot different. Xbox is really expensive. You just got to be careful, guys, because there's going to be a lot of players that are potentially price fixed. And you just really, you don't want to get caught up in that. You know what? For the sake of the video, we will do it right now, and we'll pray that we're not going to buy a solution that's super expensive. So after this, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a look at the market. I'm going to talk to you guys about how I lost some coins overnight. Just want to come clean to kind of tell you guys, look, you don't always make coins. I did lose some coins overnight, which was not fun. And then after that, we're going to talk about icon swaps. So as I said, guys, today is going to be a very, very long video. Hopefully that's okay. And I'm sorry if I'm annoying you because my videos are too long. You're just going to have to deal with me, guys. You really are. Okay, so guys, unfortunately, we are buying a solution. We are buying a solution right now that is an SBC solution. So you know what? We may actually not go ahead and do this today because I think what happens with these SBCs, there is a lot of traders that get on here. They push solutions to the top. And it's very, very hard to actually find a solution that's good. I'm going to give it one more solution here and see, you know, if this is actually a better one. If it's not, okay, this one doesn't look terrible. It's just going to depend on a couple of players here. But we'll try it out. At the end of the day, we do also have to remember that it is a 50k pack. But yeah, this is whenever I see all these non-rares, I get a little suspect. Yeah, this guy is like probably 4k. So these are all SBC solutions. Guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this right now because it's going to take me like 10 minutes to do. Try to do it if you can. I just don't want to sit here and try to do this on the video. It's very distracting towards the content that I want to provide for you guys. But make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Okay, in terms of the market, what's going on? So guys, the market is EA is running non-stop lightning rounds. EA have been running lightning rounds like crazy, which means you're getting a lot of supply. And I bought 3 Ronaldos this morning for 2.141315, and I made a total of like 0 coins. So basically what happens in the past of FIFA is that the top tier card usually goes pretty low on Saturday mornings and they rebound after 1. Well, because of supply, not the case today, right? Ronaldo's back at 219, so even this one I'm going to lose 50k on. I also bought 2 Vinis this morning. He was down a ton for like 660, 670. Still very overpriced for me, but went ahead and bought him, and yeah, he's 710, so again, making like 5k. So not making much there. In terms of like what I did last night, I actually bought a bunch of Griezmanns because he was down a ton at like 38, and now he's 39. So he did just go back up, which is awesome. He just went back up a lot. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do here because he was just 35 all morning, and now he's up like 3 or 4k. So I may actually break even because I think Griezmann is gonna actually drop again tonight. But I bought like 20 of those, and guys, I'm gonna be honest. Overnight, I tried to pick up some cards, and it just did not go well. It really didn't. I'm going to show you guys the team real quick. And yeah, you can see we got a lot of Griezmanns here. And we list them. Okay, we're going to relist that. So, in terms of what I tried to do overnight, you guys know I love trading with promo cards. I was talking about it yesterday. After my video, they actually dropped a lot even more. I bought like 15 Lewas for 300k. Woke up, sold them for like 315, 310. Lost probably 5k a card. Had some Sanes at 140, 145. You know, he wouldn't sell. Just a rough day on the market, guys. I mean, to be honest, not really much worked last night. And yeah, it just didn't really work. So I didn't lose that many coins. I probably lost tax on a lot of players, which is okay. You try some things and you know, they don't always work. So yeah, that happened to me overnight. And yeah, that happened. I mean, the only other thing that I would be really curious about seeing right now with the market is if I want to see if Ter Stegen went up a lot today, because Ter Stegen actually interests me a little bit in terms of the link between Zule and PK. I want to see if he's actually up. Yeah, he's up a ton. Wow. Oh my god, he's up so much. He is he's 110k. Wow. So as people are completing the SBC, you know, he's still rising. And I'm actually wondering, we had a couple guys that were extinct on the market. Is Donnarumma still extinct? Donnarumma is 161k. Wow, so he is dying. And I think one of the main reasons why Donnarumma is probably going down right now, yes, we have supply. We had a lot of people holding him. And I do think he will rebound at some point. But I think a lot of people now are going to complete some of these center backs, right? Which is going to take away some of his demand. I wonder if Chiesa is still in the market, because Chiesa should not be extinct anymore based on what we're seeing. He is still extinct, so I think that he's going to probably drop as well whenever they do update his price range. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think a lot of people are investing in him to try to dump him when EA update the price range. If you are one of those people, you need to be careful, okay? You need to be careful. And then, guys, real quick, something to do that you guys can do based off what I'm seeing from this current SBC, go into your clubs, and because you need rares, non-rares, all this type of stuff, check out some of these cards real quick, because I think there is a very, very large chance that a lot of these cards in your club are going to sell for a lot. You just got to kind of go ahead and see who is selling and who isn't selling, because I think for a couple of those solutions that I was looking at, I mean, man, some players are really, really, really expensive. So check out some players, man, from those solutions, because I think there's going to be a lot of players that are worth a lot. I really do. I think because of the way that it was lined up in that solution, there's going to be some players that are going to be worth a lot of coins. So I would say, wow, is this guy is actually like, I think Klosterman's like 5k. I'm going to list him at like min. But yeah, we'll just keep checking a couple of these guys real quick, because I think this is, you know, there was a rare requirement, but even not even just the rares, right? There was a lot of players that were up for that solution. So non-rares were even up. I would say non-rares are probably something that a lot of these guys are pushing in solutions right now. Yeah, so Keane is like 3k. So make sure you guys just check your club, because you probably have a lot of coins that you didn't know you had. And I'm not saying you'll thank me later, but you'll probably find a lot of cards that are worth a lot more than you would have expected, just due to the nature of that SBC. Whenever, guys, just as a going kind of trend, whenever we get a 50k pack SBC, before you even go ahead and complete the SBC, go check your club, because there's a very likely chance that you have a lot of players that are selling for a lot and you had no idea. So it's just a little bit of I guess a word of advice, guys, that you do have some cards in your club that are going to be worth a lot, and it's always going to be worth the check. The way that I see it, based on how I know that people just go ahead and rip packs, guys. We know how many people are doing those, are always kind of trying to rip those packs. So definitely go ahead, always worth a check. And then kind of really last thing today, guys, because I'm already at what, 15 or 20 minutes in my video today, which I'm very sorry about, is I want to talk to you guys about icon swaps, because icon swaps are going to come out this week. Not what the heck is this guy? All right, wait a second, guys. We might have to spend another minute here. Specifically, I want to take a look at defenders, because defenders seem to be out of this world with prices right now. So we want to take a look at some defenders real quick, like Bartra. He could be like 4 or 5k. He is 4 or 5k. And you do actually have an argument right now for probably gold pack method, because with these non-rare prices, I mean, ripping up some gold packs really might not be a bad gig right now. If you get a couple of these players, you're probably gonna make a lot of coins. You probably will make a lot of coins. I think we just bought that guy for a solution. He was worth a ton. All right, but yeah, let's talk about icon swaps. And also, guys, we're gonna get a mini release tomorrow. There's going to be a mini release tomorrow. The leak is that it's going to be Bruno, Anthony, and one other player that I don't really know. I don't really know who that was, though. I'm not really too sure who the other player was, but there was another player that was leaked to come out. These are going to be coming out tomorrow, guys. So these will be coming out tomorrow. Yeah, so guys, icon swaps is going to come. And how do I know this? Because icon swaps comes when we get prime icons. If we pull up icons FIFA 22, we're gonna do this right now. Foot icons FIFA 22. I think this is just them announcing them. Yeah, it is. Do we have a pitch notes here? Pitch notes. I think EA kind of was like a little bit more incognito this year about how they were gonna release here we go, FIFA pitch notes. Is this it? The FIFA pitch notes. These are all FIFA 20 new changes to foot, Ultimate Team deep dive. Okay, here we go. Ultimate Team deep dive. I think this is kind of what we're looking for here. It might not be in here. Oh, this is not the right screen, guys. Sorry. Hello. Nice and close. Okay. Anyways, guys, icons are going to come out this Friday. This is the date that we're expecting. If it doesn't come out this upcoming Friday, it'll come out the week after. And when that happens, we always get icon swaps. Usually coming with it is what we expect to see. I would be pretty surprised if we didn't get it. So what you guys could really expect is some good stuff coming. I mean, icon swaps, the way that EA has turned it now, it's not necessarily about players, right? It used to be where we kind of had some crazy players available for an untradeable grind. It's now that we have some pretty incredible packs available for an untradeable grind. So just kind of prepare your mindset. This was icon swaps we had in FIFA 21, and what they do is they release usually 9 tokens, 18 total. They release like 9 of them in one part of a season, and then they'll release the other 9 in another part of a season. So just keep that in mind. It's a mix of you've got probably 5 or 6 that you can do with a first owner in a major league, in online friendlies, etc., something like that. And then you've got your other ones which you do via squad battles. So those will be coming out. And so yeah, last year for 2 tokens, you could get 2 ultimate packs. I think it was for 4 tokens, you could get, or 3, you could get 85 times 5, 85 plus times 5, 83 plus times 25. That was a really good one. And then, we had our first one for 7 tokens, which was Baby Vidic. So he was a new icon. But as you could see, from a quick glance, guys, the icons players that are available, aren't really that crazy. You got a Mid Haji, which is a good card. But I'm interested to see, because icons are a little bit cheaper, some of the kind of mid to low tier ones this year in the market. So I'm hoping that EA, don't really go super overkill and make, give us really bad icons, because, in terms of the market and the way that we're lining up this year, a mid, how much is this card? Yeah, like he's 360. Okay, how much is Baby Vidic? Baby Vidic is 196. So I'm hoping that EA is going to come out and give us a little bit more high tier. I think 89 Haji last year at this time was about 600k, 550, so it was a little bit 650, so a little bit more expensive than he really is. Right now, and I think that's due to the market. So I'm hoping that EA kind of juice in some more. We got to. The nice part is they did put in a couple Prime icons, which was nice. Right when they come out, Prime Rijkaard. But if there's anything I can tell you guys, based upon, when these do come out, what you should do, if there is any sort of base icon or icon player pick, just do that one. I mean, from what I can remember, last year, guys, in the state of FIFA and what we got, anything just generally that was a player pick was absolutely insane. Icon player picks last year were just ridiculous, and honestly, they were actually some of the most fun that we really had for the entire year. They had released kind of base icon picks, and then they had mid icon picks, so they had a little bit of everything. And as we were going through swaps, I had a lot of viewers they were doing these. They were really doing these, but these were crazy at the time when they came out. They were really nuts. So yeah, this was one of them. Baby Hullet. So that's obviously a dub. You would take it for sure. The packs don't ever really seem too good either. Just want to give you guys the heads up there. The packs just weren't really good last year from swaps, unless you're taking, the 83 times 25. Some of the ones that are going to give you a lot of fodder are good in my eyes, but the other ones just not really too worth it in the grand scheme of things. This one, Baby Kaká. So for the most part last year, it really felt like when you were doing the icon picks that you had a really good chance of getting something just decent from the pick in general. By the way, I'm so happy we don't have these cards in the game this year. I hate these cards. I really don't like them. I think they're so bad. So that is nice that we don't have them. And then one final one, Baby Cannavaro, Baby Beckham. But, if there's one that's going to be worth a gamble, it might be these ones. Just going to have to value the time. I did last year the 83 times 25. I think, and I did a base icon pack with and then I probably did something with my leftover tokens. So that's what I did last year. I think for me, we'll have to see. We don't really know exactly yet, guys. Is going to we don't know exactly yet is what EA is going to give us, I guess, this year around. Other than that, guys, I mean, I guess I'm more just chilling at the moment. We got some more Weekend League to play. I might actually do a game or two just tonight to kind of catch up because I didn't play too much yesterday. In terms of the market, probably chilling, guys. I mean, for me, the last thing we can add about icon swaps is that, when that does come out, we do see a lot of the market kind of go down a little bit usually, just because what happens is people go more untradeable and kind of we lose a little bit of demand for the Weekend League and stuff like that, because people would rather, I mean, honestly, it's more worth it too to go ahead and grind untradables and grind swaps and grind the tokens out. It becomes a whole other level of way more worth your value of time. So we do see that a lot of time. And then we also see a little bit sometimes of a dip with some icons. And I kind of said this the other day. I'm not really trying to start too much panic, but cash out on baby or mid icons, guys. We're going to have pretty much, I think, starting in the middle of the week when maybe we get some loading screens or some more information. I do think we're going to have some panic coming up for Freeze, which is Friday. We'll make a video on that this week. But I just think generally as well, with Prime Icons coming with the Freeze promo, we're definitely going to see a little bit of a setback with some of these prices heading into it, because I just think people are going to try to prepare, get their coins together for that, and that would really be in the realm of mid icons would probably drop a little bit. Yeah, Foot Freeze was a really good promo last year. We'll talk about that a little bit more this week. But yeah, Icon Swaps 1, Icon Swaps are back, including a greater mix of Icon and Pack rewards. Icon Swaps enables you to complete specific in-game objectives to then receive player tokens that can be redeemed for Icon player or Pack rewards. So also, Prime Icons are here. I think with Freeze as well, they also put in a Road to the Final team. So, hey, maybe we're going to see our first Road to the Final cards as well. We haven't had any of those yet. We've just had Road to the Knockout stage, which is totally different. Road to the Final is actually, upgradable cards that are going to be able to have these knockout rounds that are thrilling, which I do think EA is going to have to drop in packs pretty soon, because that's coming up, believe it or not. I think it's in February, but knowing EA, they'd want to get them on the game and get them on the market. So thank you guys for watching my video today. I love you guys, man. Appreciate all the support. I'll see you guys later. Peace.